Hey guys, welcome back to episode 10 of Dubai or Not Dubai. Today we are celebrating a milestone with 10 whole episodes of this series, which is very exciting. Now, this episode today, we're going to briefly recap episodes 1 through 10 with some funny blooper moments and also briefly covering the topics that we've covered so far. And I'm also going to talk about the current market status and where it could potentially be heading. But make sure that you keep your eyes peeled for next week's episode, as it's a very exciting one. So let's get to it. Kickstarting off with episode 1, this was probably one of the most exciting ones, as it obviously was the introduction to this YouTube channel and to exactly what I was going to be doing and talking about. So this one did take a couple of attempts, but let's take a look at the bloopers. You are interested in this. We then moved on to episode 2, which was talking all about off-plan. So if you don't remember, off-plan is something that you buy pre-construction of the property. So you only have renders, models, brochures, salespeople to go off to see what the end product is actually going to look like and what you're buying. We touched upon the return on investment that it can get you with specific locations and also waterfront properties of off-plan projects. And the big thing that we learned from that was that going with a well-known developer is usually the safer option for you as an investor. Hopefully you have learned a little bit. No. If you don't remember where Port de la Mer is, it's halfway in between Pearl Jumeirah and Jumeirah Bay Island, and it's only about 12 minutes from downtown. Touching upon episodes 4 and 5, number 4 was all about off-plan versus ready properties. Now, if you remember this one, I basically did the pros and cons to both, which is very, very important when it comes to you as an investor and also as an end user when you're choosing eventually what you would like to live in or what you would like to invest in. There are pros and cons to both. Not one of them is perfect. So like we said, it depends on you as a person and as an investor and where you should put your money and also what feels best to you, because they're two completely different things. And episode 5 was all about London versus Dubai. Again, this is quite a big one with everything that's currently going on in the world. So if you haven't checked out that episode, make sure you take a look. But let's take a look at some bloopers first. I can't do it today. I'm joining you here from light to net. Episode 6 was titled all about our man-made islands. Now, obviously the name kind of gives it away, but the majority of these properties are waterfront, which is likely to increase the value of your property and also for it to gain more capital appreciation over time. So that is a big one to keep an eye out for. They are forever, I feel like, building more man-made islands, as Palm Jebel Ali is also still currently being constructed as well. But this is a big one for those who are looking for capital appreciation within the properties that they buy. You need to tell me what you're doing. Number 7. Safety is number 1. I don't feel like I need to say much about this one. It's kind of a given. But if you don't believe in the rumours that Dubai is one of the safest cities in the entire world, then check out this link that I'm going to put right here that says our neighbouring country, Abu Dhabi, has been ranked the safest city in the world, and Dubai is closely followed to by it. So everything in the UAE out here is super, super safe. And if you don't take my word from it, then you should come out and have a little look for yourselves. People are like, oh yeah, so-and-so says that, so-and-so says this, that. So let's talk about the actual... So episode 8 was a little bit of a different one, also so was episode 9, but episode 8 I basically took you on 2 video tours in the 2 areas that I specialise in, one which was Villa Nova and one which was Port de la Mer. So if you're interested in either of those 2 areas, make sure you take a look. And episode 9 was all about an afternoon vlog. Now every day looks different in real estate, but this video basically touched upon what an afternoon would look like if I was to do some viewings and also be with clients, making sure that all of the units are prepared and well maintained. 6 4-bed apartments. Let's take a look around. So that concludes the 10-week weekly roundup of everything that we've covered so far in this series of Dubai or Not Dubai. Something that I have been calling out to all of my sellers that are currently in Dubai, and a well-known fact that we need pop in your brain is that there are 290,000 units coming to the market within the next couple of months for, let's say, 3 to 5 years. This is massive on the Dubai real estate market, and also is a massive thing for sellers at the moment. If you think about it, the longer you wait, the more competition you're going to have when it comes to selling your unit. And not only that, but you're going to be going into price wars with different buyers wanting your unit, which is a pro and a con. However, competing with multiple different properties within the same area that you currently have property in is something very much to think about and consider if you are considering to sell in the future. Maybe sooner is rather than later. I will catch you next week for episode 11. This one is going to be a great one. As I said earlier, some very exciting news has been released, and it is to do with Port de la Mer, but it may also affect the surrounding areas as well, and it may be a cool place for you to check out when you're next in Dubai. See you next week.